Yeah, man.
I mean, that's the other thing, bro. It's a positive in every scenario if you could just change your perspective to see it. So even with this year, with everything that was going on, it was a terrible year in a lot of ways. But I could say with all sincerity that this is one of the best years of my life.
Still, even with all the crazy things happening, it's still the biggest year of my life.
What's going on, people? This is Nigel.
This is Brad.
And this is the Uplift Fitness Club podcast. What are we gonna call this one? That's a good title right there. That's what it's gonna be called too, man. It's 2020. 2020 on episode 22. We going in, man. We talking about everything, man. Everything that done happened in 2020.
How the year start off, man? Kobe
died, man.
Man, we should have already known this year was about to go a little crazy.
Nobody knew what this year had in store. Everybody was talking about 2020 like it was about to be a dope year, bro.
Because
like,
the numbers clean.
Yeah, number clean, 2020 vision. You know how many times I heard that? 2020 vision. Bro, this jump, nobody expected that. Kobe died, January 26th. Where you was at when Kobe died, man?
I was at home actually, and I want to say, who hit me with the news first? I think one of my boys had sent me a quick message saying that Kobe died.
Dang.
And it spread like wildfire. Like, I sent it to my dad, but I did my quick.
Is this real
research?
check? Yeah.
So I went to Google all about Kobe died, and I'm seeing all the big names on the news. Bro. So I'm like, dang,
that's crazy.
So then I'm like, dang, is his family on there? So I'm looking at it. They like, okay, none of his daughters, none of my dad is on there. So I'm like, all right, well,
I almost forgot about his daughter being on there, bro. Like, it's certain stuff your brain just try to like erase from your memory.
Yeah. Like
that's really the part that had me like messed up that day, cause like, Kobe died. Kobe did everything he wanted to do. Not everything, but like,
he had a good.
He did damn near everything.
In terms of lifetimes, he's definitely seen and done.
Yeah, he's maximized
10 times over than a normal. You know what I'm saying?
But them little girls, them families that died on that helicopter too, bro. That was the thing that really had like, damn, bro, his daughter with him. Oh my God.
Then the Uber one.
Yeah, bro. That's crazy. So, Kobe died, and then all the while we was hearing like, it's people passing out in China, just walking down the street.
Yeah, we was definitely seeing on the news
falling out.
Kobe.
I'm seeing it on Instagram. I ain't really taking this. I'm like, oh damn, I guess this should be happening all the time. Like, people laughing about it. We ain't really paying no close attention to it.
It's the American way, right? Ain't nothing happening. That's out there.
Exactly.
What's going on out there?
Exactly. But hey, I wanted to say when you was talking about Kobe died, like how you found out about it. You remember when Nipsey died, bro?
Yeah, I remember when Nipsey died.
Bro, do you remember that we was just talking about him the day that he died?
Yeah, he died, yeah.
Bro, tell the people, this non-sequential, but it's just crazy how stuff spread and how the world worked.
Right.
Bro, we was talking about Nipsey. I was like, just as an aside, we was watching the football game or something like that. Mm-hmm. I was like, hey, bro, you ever listen to Nipsey? He was like, nah. I said, bro, he tough, bro. You gotta go listen to his last album, bro.
Right.
As soon as you went home, you clicked on the album. What you clicked on? What you did? I don't even know what you did, bro.
I went straight to YouTube.
Yeah.
And just started, I was trying to see like his hits, like
his
top hits and stuff. And then I think I went back to Google because I was starting up a new, new session.
Yeah.
All right, so typed in Nipsey, and I'm saying like Nipsey even shot.
Dang.
What?
Bruh.
Just checking out his.
That's crazy, bro.
So
it's just like life can be just lost so quickly, and a lot of people went through loss this year, like associated with the next thing we're gonna talk about, which is COVID. Like, nobody was taking it serious when everybody was falling out, passing out in China. That junk came here in like February, late February, early March.
And really think about it, it was here. Like, it was here since 2020.
For real.
Been here.
For real. I think I had it
Yeah.
Like, I don't know for sure, but I had the flu in February.
Right.
Or maybe late January, something like that. And I had got sick, bro. I had never felt like this before.
Mm-hmm.
Like, to the point where I had went to the gym, like, the day before. I left, came back home the next day, like, I couldn't move my elbows. Like, I had felt some type of pain all throughout my arms. Like, bro, I never feel like this. Then I woke up to go to the gym the next day, put all my clothes on, sat on the edge of the bed, and went back to sleep, bro. Like, I couldn't do it. But I really could have had COVID at that time, but nobody really knew.
Nobody, right.
So
we just looking at it from third party, right? Watching it on the news, like, oh,
yeah,
dang, it's out there, but
that jump was here too.
It's been here.
Yeah, so
by the time we started to act on it, I don't want to say it's too late. We tried.
It was too late.
It was too late.
It was too late. I'll tell you when
I feel like we just didn't do a good job.
But that's leadership. You already know. When I realized it was real. I remember the whole week leading up to right before the world shut down. I was at work. They had just kind of made an announcement like, we're going to take 2 weeks after spring break, basically. Like, spring break was coming up that Friday. So it was like, all right, after spring break, everybody stay home for 2 weeks because y'all probably went on a trip, quarantine, and we come back to campus. So everybody like, it's lit. We don't got to go to class tomorrow. We going to the bar over in Baltimore. I'm like, you know what? I don't never go out. It might be some weird stuff happening the next couple of weeks. Let me just see what they talking about. I go to the bar, bro. And I'm already at this point, it's in the back of my mind, like, this might be a real situation, but I'm not really taking it too serious. So I go,
right.
I pop up, do a little loop, dap some people up. That's another thing. I ain't dap nobody up in a long time. Besides you, I ain't dap nobody up, bro. Yeah. But I dap some people up in the jump. I sit down, I'm looking, see people dancing, talking to each other's face. I'm like, I don't know about this. Then Rudy Gobert had got COVID.
Oh, the basketball player.
Yeah,
right?
Rudy Gobert. 2 days ago, before he had just touched the microphones, I was like, he got COVID. Then they said the whole season shut down. I said, season? This a multi-billion-dollar. Then I start looking around. I was like, I gotta get out of here. Bro, I left. I was there for like 15 minutes. I had to roll out. Like, everybody just turned up. I was like, damn, bro. Like, they shut the NBA down. This is not to be taken lightly.
Yeah.
So, hey, man, the world shut down after that. This is like the second week of March.
It started moving fast. So, like, the effects where I was at the time, living out in the country.
Yeah.
Not much had changed for me too much. It was like, I'm not in the city or even the suburbs,
There's no population density.
Like, I was still going to work. But what happened was the people that was coming in, commuting in and doing whatever jobs, roles they had there where I was working at, they was all working remotely. But with my job, we still had to come in and make sure people can continue to work remotely.
Okay.
So, but it was nice though, because everybody was at home. Like, well, shoot, I get to work out these buildings. There's nobody there.
Yeah.
So those few months, it was nice.
It was clean.
It was clean.
It was clean. Chill.
No traffic. I'm going to work. Ain't no traffic.
But then, so when everything shut down, the ramifications. Let's talk about the socioeconomic ramifications.
It was a lot of. You just getting drilled. Like anything on the news, you getting drilled with COVID, right?
You getting drilled with it. It's driving people to go to the grocery store and buy everything.
People in there fighting over toilet paper,
over water, like it's gonna run out. I never seen Costco, Sam's Club. Not a case of water was on it.
Not a case of water or
I'm talking about
napkin.
Sparkling water was gone. I'm like, dang.
All the plastic utensils.
The napkins, bro. You couldn't find no Kleenex, no nothing, bro.
Yeah.
And it's like old people, 80-year-olds in the store can't get a daggone gallon of water. It's like that. It's cutthroat out here.
Yeah.
It's cutthroat.
You definitely seen. It made me think about. I used to watch. What's the zombie show?
I don't know.
Walking Dead.
Okay.
I used to watch The Walking Dead, and it made me think about that. Right?
Yeah.
It's like the end of the world. How.
I think I was just thinking. Is that the one where one of the dudes at the gas station and he started siphoning gas? Then he looked up in the sky and some zombie blood dropped in his eye. Then he turned into a zombie. I know that's a real specific scene.
It could be, bro.
I think
but
that's
The Walking Dead got It's a lot of episodes. I can't even remember.
I'm tripping. This is a movie. I'm thinking of Dawn of the Dead.
Okay.
You thinking about the series Walking Dead. Okay.
Series Walking Dead, man.
Gotcha.
And you know, in this series, it's a lot of groups that form up.
Yeah.
And then, you know, during those times, you can see, like, what kind of animals people can turn into, what kind of beasts people can really turn into.
Cutthroat. We talk about resources.
Yeah, you better be ready. You better have a nice little team ready to meet up. You know, some families. You better have some good friends and family members you can team up with. That's what I was thinking about. Like, well, it get too crazy. You know, I might have to pack my stuff, just leave my stuff here, and then, you know, go to my
back
pops,
home. Yeah,
my mom's and the rest of everybody had to
go to my pop's house. Yeah, he got the straps.
Yeah. And you know, they community pretty tight, so we can build up a barrier right there, and we can all hold it down from when.
I was trying to think. Was my mind? I know people was crazy, but I'm still at this point thinking like this is a 2 to 4 week thing. If everybody could just shut it, I don't know why I ever would think everybody could be on one accord.
Man, people would, you know, still going to stores without their masks, fighting.
Yeah.
You know, mad talking about it's taking away from their rights. I'm like, yo, people is dying. What are you talking about?
People was real life going crazy, bro. Like, legitimately insane in stores.
It's America for you.
Even to this day, I seen people like, you know, it's certain people that just made a stand in their mind, like, I'm not gonna wear a mask. Like,
this is America.
Yeah. They don't care about none of that you're talking. So when you see that, it just kind of tell you like what type of person you're dealing with. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. At the very least, like, in your privacy, do what you want to do, you know. But you in public, bro, just put the mask on, bro. But the stock market crashed.
Crashed big time.
I'm talking about everything went down. We done talked about this mad times.
COVID made a lot of millionaires.
It made millionaires into multi, and it made multi into probably billionaires. But like Bezos went up. Yeah. Bezos went up this year.
I don't know who got into the mask business this year in 2020, but they good.
The COVID, the medical research business, technology business, like all of them. You're right. Some people did become millionaires this year, but at the same time, a lot of people missed the opportunity. We talked about it to invest in anything.
Yeah.
I mean, we talking about anything you could think of almost went down.
Right.
Like Netflix, all the stuff you was watching. People so clueless, and I was partially clueless too, because at this point I was sour on the market, because I had lost that 2K last year trying to day trade, and I ain't even look at it. I'm like, I know stuff is down, but I'm not gonna look.
And we kept hearing it too, and that's all getting fed like all through February. I'm like, I gotta buy some stock. Like, all right, you got to do it now, bro, because these stocks are down. Like,
they was down crazy.
Down. Like, you gotta buy it. Just
buy it.
So I'm doing the research. All right, I'm doing okay, but I'm like, man, some of these stocks still expensive. You know, I'm trying
relatively.
Right.
Yeah.
So, you know, that's what the M1 came along. And that's when I call you up. I'm like, yeah, man, you seen this M1 company? You can get some of these fractions of the stock.
Bro, this man told me like probably March. I want to tell you, probably told me at the end of March.
Right.
It was like right before April. I invested in May. It was like a whole month went by.
Okay.
I was like,
I started my account March 1st.
Bro, when I looked at the charts, bro, like, and I seen it's a specific day on almost every stock chart that you look at. Mm-hmm. March 17th. I don't know what it is about that day. I think that's when everything popped off.
Yeah.
Bro, that day everything was down. I'm talking about like 50, 60, 70, 80%. So it didn't really matter what you picked at that point.
Yeah.
Like, you could have picked anything, bro. You would have been up at least double your investment. Mm-hmm. So the stock market crashed, you know, since it has rebounded, but just that opportunity to invest. What else happened this year, man? We invested.
Yeah, we
invested. You just show me your account.
Up a little bit.
Just show me your account, boy.
Came up a little bit.
Hey, came up a little bit this year, man. Just off of a modest investment, like, and then not doing anything else.
Just look at it, and that's a blessing. That feels good.
It feels so good.
Throw it over there in the corner.
You know, it's been so many expenses that's popped up in the past couple weeks, associated with random stuff like health insurance. I gotta pay that now, 26. Right. Like, there's a whole bunch of stuff.
Right.
and it'd be like $200 here, $100 here, and two things: the fact that I have saved a decent amount of money, so it's not that burden on my back every time $200 pop up. Mm-hmm. Then the fact that I have literally just passively made $400, $500 off of stocks. Right. So with that, I'm like, okay, at least I got this. At least I got this money coming in from this. Oh my God, at least 200. Oh my, at least I got. Every time it's like, at least I got this little bit of money made that I ain't do nothing for.
Yeah.
So if y'all ain't invested in stocks, man, go to upliftfitnessclub.com, click on recommendations, click on the M1 Finance link, use our affiliate link, and set up your account and fund that thing, man.
Gang.
Fund that thing. If you ain't fund that thing, fund that thing. I'll tell you one thing. If you don't know what company to pick, buy the market. Right. Okay?
And also on the M1, there are expert pies, and you will learn more about pies once you go on that recommendation page.
There you go.
M1 Finance.
There you go.
And they have experts that can help you pick the stocks.
It's pre-diversification. You don't have to buy a little bit of Amazon, a little bit of Costco, a little bit of Netflix. It's like you buy, either you can do the pies that he's talking about, or you could just buy a fund like the Vanguard Total Market Index Fund. Right. That is literally, if the market does well, the stock price goes up, you make money. We're going to get into it.
What else we got, man?
We got
2020, big year.
2020, big year, man. The market crashed. At this point, it's about April. We all in quarantine. I'm in the crib playing 2K every day, not knowing what I'm going to do with my life. I'm thinking, like I said, 2-4 weeks, we'll be back to work.
Around that time, too, there was a guy at my job that I had specifically had direct contact with, caught COVID. Right? And I didn't even tell I might have told you about it. I didn't tell my mom.
I don't think you told me about it, man.
I didn't tell everybody. I think I know. I always tell my pop stuff, right? Because he know how to handle. How to handle things in terms of like bad news.
Yeah, he's gonna just overreact.
Yeah.
So, oh my God.
I told my mother, man, I ain't no telling. Yeah. I know she ain't gonna go. I know she ain't go to bed. You know what I'm saying? She's not gonna sleep well.
Yeah,
she got to go to work. She was a nurse, so
she be stressed out.
She already got enough going on. I'm stressed for her. Like, man, I hope mom good. I'm praying for her. Yeah. Hope mom good, because I know I'm gonna be straight.
And she already, that's all. Back in my mind, like I know it's arrogant, but at the same time, like the only reason I've ever really been worried about COVID is because of the other people it could affect. If I get it and pass it to people, especially kids, people over 40 years old. Yeah. If you look at the numbers, like majority of people that have adverse effects and die from COVID over 40, it's like a sharp jump. Yeah. You go from like 0.3%, 0.5% maybe for 30 to 35. Mm-hmm. Once you get to 40, bro, people dying. Yeah. It's like 2 out of 100 is dying.
So that's all I was thinking about the time. Like, I can't put that news on her. Yeah. And plus, I was feeling good, so I'm like, ain't really, ain't
nothing to worry about.
I'm feeling good. Ain't no need to have her in the uproar. Oh my God, you talk. And she was already doing that without me telling her. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. But at this point, so it's March. I'm playing 2K. You know what I'm saying? In the crib. Yeah. I think we just had invested. Then it gets to around maybe April, May, something like that, late May, and George Floyd gets killed, bro, murdered in Minneapolis, bro, with a police officer's knee on his neck, and then they started
a big uproar.
They started going, boy. It was burning. Boy, it was. I mean, I won't even say they weren't even. This is the thing, bro. It got misconstrued, and our listeners probably gonna identify with this, but it's just like, bro, clearly a man was just killed in the streets. He didn't have to die. He didn't do anything egregious. It wasn't violent. Counterfeit $20 bill. Now he's dead. People is in the uproar, rightfully so. And all leadership had to do was just like say, yeah, that was messed up. That shouldn't have happened. We didn't get that response. So it's like, I mean, we in the streets, right? We protesting, we rallying.
All during COVID.
Yeah, they telling people at the same time, everybody wear masks, stay indoors. You know what I'm saying? It's like, don't even go to work. Yeah. At this point, I've been out of work for 2 months. Yeah. At the crib, chilling. Yeah. Now everybody They got energy, right? They enthralled. They in the streets. They holding the signs. They, some people doing the most. Some people doing too much. Some people becoming activists. Leaders are being born literally every day.
Right.
But then we get another person. Then we find out about Breonna Taylor back in February. Then we find out about Ahmaud Arbery. Like, we're like, damn, this has really been happening this whole time.
Do something to your mental, man.
It's like we can't even go a week without seeing another person getting killed.
Yeah, it was like a trend.
It was crazy,
almost
bro.
Along with when I felt like at some point with the school shootings was like becoming a trend.
Yeah, it was at some point, like a few years ago.
It's some type of event is a shooting or like in the school, shooting college.
It was that one year with the Vegas jump at the concert or whatever. Yeah,
I'm like, it's different now. We went to school, man. You can say something about somebody's shoes or pants. I don't know what these kids now. They might come to school light it up. But.
Yeah, I don't know what it is, bro. But like seeing those images, it was like if I was on social media, Instagram, and it was like getting to the point, bro. I couldn't even go on there.
Yeah,
it's like if I go on there, I'm gonna see joy. I ain't see that video. You seen the video, right? I
seen the video,
bro. I still have to this day. I've seen little clips of it. I've never seen the full video because it's like I knew I didn't want to see that. Because one, the man looked like my dad damn near.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, I can't see this because I'm just want to like, I'm gonna want to jump in. I'm gonna want to like, but it's literally nothing you could do.
Right.
And the outcome, he's gonna die. So it's like the psychological impact of seeing this week in and week out, hearing about this week in and week out. They doing it to black women. They doing it to black men. They doing it to kids. It don't matter.
Yeah, man. What was that story about the kid that was playing around with a little?
The one in Cleveland, right? Yeah. Or Ohio.
I don't know, man. This is crazy.
There's so many of them. So many of them, man. So you just start to feel like, this is the first time, bro. I'll be honest about it. I've visualized, and we know the power of visualization.
Right.
I've literally seen myself getting shot in the head, bro.
Yeah.
Like, no bullshit. Like, what the f***? I've never thought of no shit like that happening to me.
Right.
But just because I'm seeing it on Instagram, seeing it online, I'm like, damn, this shit is a real possibility. So now I'm moving militant. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking over my shoulder, even at people that look like me.
Man, I was doing that, man, when the Trayvon Martin thing started, man. That's,
yeah.
That was one of the biggest eye-openers for me.
We was like 15.
Yeah.
We was like 15, bro.
Walking home with a hoodie on, like.
Were we really 15? Nah, we might have been 18 at this point.
I think we was close to our senior year.
I think he was 15. We was like 18.
Yeah.
That joint hit home, bro.
Yeah.
That joint hit home.
Bro, we walk every day.
Yeah. Yeah. We was out there.
I walk every day with a hoodie on.
In nice neighborhoods.
Day, right, in nice neighborhoods. So
taking shortcuts.
On top of him just going to the store to go grab an Arizona. Like, I drink an Arizona
every day, bro. That honey ginseng joint, bro.
Every day.
Man, it's like, but we've been seeing this for the past, we've been seeing it in the news for the past 5 to 10 years because we've been conscious for that long.
Right.
But it's been going on in this country for a long time.
Yeah.
So, but now it's just like, it's damn near like Vietnam. When Vietnam happened, like they had the newscasters going over and reporting back on what was happening. Mm-hmm. So that kind of turned the country against that war. In a lot of cases, some people was for it, but a lot of people was against it because you was seeing like naked kids running through the street, like, you know what I'm saying, looking tattered and dirty and stuff like that. So now it's like it's in the news. It's undeniable that this is happening. Black people are dying for bogus ass charges if they did anything at all. So it's like, damn, now you got white people alongside of the black people rallying in the streets. Say what you want about, their intentions or whether they should be there. But this is, I feel like, the first time we've really seen this unified group of people. But that's because that's who was there that day.
Right.
Because now you got the dichotomy of America where we just had a presidential election and we jumping forward. But, half the country still voted for Trump.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And some people had their reasons. I ain't gonna get into that. But it's like, okay, even with everything you just saw, even with everything that he just said,
right,
you gonna, all right, it's still, this is where we at still. Yeah. We still not really far from where we were.
Right.
know what I'm saying? So, but let's go back to our experience, right? We dealing with all of this.
Dealing with all the noise, a lot of noise, man. This was a
COVID.
Good year to have them good headphones.
COVID. We got COVID. We got the unjust killing of unarmed black people. Right. We got politics. The presidential race is going crazy in the summertime. You know, we got what else we got, man?
You got the everyday struggles.
The everyday stuff you was already dealing with before all this popped off.
Right.
Plus Kobe died and Gianna died and all the people on. Plus that.
Right.
You might have lost somebody. People catching COVID that you know.
Right.
And at some point we just decided to do something.
Yeah.
All right. You had called me up early in the year, about January, February, like, bro, what you want to do? I said, look, we could do something with, you know, fitness, or we could sell T-shirts, you know. That's all I really had.
Right.
And then COVID started. We still ain't really working on it. May come around. We like, bro, let's just do something.
Right. Like, let's just go ahead and drop it.
Let's just do something.
We went dwelling on it, talking about it.
Yeah.
Let's just put something in motion and see what we do.
And that's when the real work started.
So we picked a day, right? Put a date on it.
Put a date on it,
Put
man.
a date on it. Created a fitness program.
Yeah.
Right. Shot the videos all on the iPhone.
Bought the T-shirts.
For
no reason, but we bought the T-shirts.
Hey, we was just saying we gonna do it. So no more
anything.
Yeah.
And it was decisions we was making. It was like, bro, you want to do this? Let's do it.
Yeah.
Did Dolph joint came out already? Did it already come out? I don't think it did. Cause I think it came out over the summer.
Yeah.
But that's the type of decisions we was making.
Yeah.
It was like, do I want to do? Okay, let's do it.
Let's do it.
So we get to summertime. We record the video. The work starts. We did the LLC. That was important because we had to make sure it was like an officially recognized organization.
Right. I remember that.
Yeah, man. We sat down. We was working like on Sundays.
Yeah.
Working like 10 hours on this jump, bro.
Yeah.
Just like talking, like formulating how we wanted stuff to be.
Then we went to the bank. For that reason, I had uniform on that day.
I think you had to work right after.
Yeah.
Yeah, or maybe you was on break or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. We really put something together. Right, we had a vision of what we wanted to do. We was gonna sell a workout program. Created the website to sell the program. We was gonna give people, you know, whatever we was gonna do. Right. And then it just started to evolve, because then we see, okay, we put this out. People ain't really messing with it. Okay, we post something like this. We do this video. It ain't really okay. What can we do? So we start really clarifying our vision, and now it's turned into, you know, we have the podcast.
Right.
2021, 22 episodes in now.
Right. The recommendations.
Got the recommendations page with affiliated links. We got the new website on a different platform that's more catered to what we're trying to do.
Right.
So we got the online store with the new brand. Boy, you need to check that out. You need to check out the Club Premium hoodie and T-shirt.
UpliftFitnessClub.com.
The Foundation hoodie. You know what I'm saying? Foundation T-shirt.
It's cold outside right now.
It's cold outside. It's cold outside.
It just snowed.
It did just snow, man. They need to get warm. But that's basically. So we went from all of this chaos going on.
Yeah.
To we made a decision that something has to be done, right? And that was really the turning point in this organization. I mean, you look at what we was doing in May, June, in our infancy to what we doing now was just automatic. Like, we recording multiple episodes every other week.
Right.
We doing, you know, we updating the website. We got the website kind of where it needs to be for now. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm studying every day on CSCS.
Right.
Like, our capacity has increased and our ideas are increasing because we took the initial step to make a decision to do something, as opposed to staying wrapped up in that moment in the summertime. Oh my God, they killing us.
Right.
Oh my God, we dying. Oh my God, Trump gonna be president. Oh my God, everything's oh my God.
Yeah, and then all the phone calls, negativity. You turn on the news, negativity.
Yeah.
Your social media platform, negativity. Man, you go to work, they might still
somebody piss you off at your job. Just everywhere you go is negativity.
Yeah,
bro.
so it's definitely a time to put your back against the wall and figure out, what you really made of in 2020.
Make a decision, man. You gotta make a decision, like against all odds, regardless of what happens. Like I'm gonna do something for myself, and then everything else is gonna emanate from that. I want to talk about the person. Somebody asked me like, "What do you do for anxiety at your job?" Sometimes it's unavoidable. Like you're gonna have job anxiety, but I think the thing that has protected me from that the most is the days that I do something for myself first. And that's something you haven't even been able to do.
Right. Like
you gotta get all your work done at night, from what I understand.
Yeah.
So tell the people, share light on your situation.
How long it's been now, man? Since August.
Yeah, right when we started everything, bro. Right when we launched the pod.
I started my new gig August 3rd. When did we launch?
It was August 1st, bro.
August 1st.
August 1st.
So since August 3rd, right, I've been having a 4-hour round trip commute.
That's crazy.
Every day since August 3rd.
Crazy, bro.
While we're working on our business, right? Still working on our craft, right?
Hey.
Still got your everyday life, right? I still got, got a second gig still with the Air Force.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Still getting it in.
Still working,
trying
bro.
to adapt.
Still sitting here with my black ass, bro. Still sitting here recording a podcast. Got a 4-hour commute. Yeah. Don't matter where you stay. You can stay with yourself. You can stay with your girl. Gonna be 4 hours. It don't matter.
Yeah, man. I never didn't know I was capable of it until I did it. Right.
I didn't know you was capable.
I was thinking. I remember, telling people like, yeah, I'm gonna take that. And they, like, oh, where is it at? Out in VA.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, what's the drive looking like? It's a long drive. I'm like, nah. I mean, I can make it work. Like, it's just temporary. And I think that's what really helped me get through
temporary.
The drive. Like, it's just temporary.
Yeah.
Like, it's not an eternal, lifetime. It's not going to be, it's going to be for these 5 to 6 months, bro, and it's over with. And here we are. It's about to be over with. I'm about to be closer. I'm about to get about 5 hours back in the day. This about, this 20 hours back in a week. I'm gonna get back.
Your sanity, bro.
Yeah,
you're gonna get back that little
yeah.
slice of time before it. Like if you want to sleep, cool. If you want to put in work, cool. If you want to relax, cool. Like whatever you want. If you want to meal prep, and you can do whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
But that's the key to not going to work with that cloud over your head. Like, oh, I gotta do. Now your life is not your. Once you walk in the doors, you sign that contract. If you have a job that really makes you work, your life is not for you for those 8 hours.
Shout out to the people that's commuting, man. During that time, I learned to try to take that time and appreciate, like, try to find the things that you appreciate in that drive.
That's big.
Like things that you normally can get done. Because I started listening to podcasts, audiobooks. I would never probably listen to 2-hour audiobooks like straight up like that.
Yeah, for sure.
Again.
People do not do that.
Like
it's not normal.
On a regular, like week after week, I done crushed like 4 or 5 audiobooks.
That's crazy. That's crazy. And think about how your intellect has been increased.
And I've learned a lot. So
yeah.
Yeah, man.
I mean, that's the other thing, bro. It's a positive in every scenario if you could just change your perspective to see it. So even with this year, with everything that was going on, it was a terrible year in a lot of ways. But I could say with all sincerity that this is one of the best years of my life. Like I'm sure there's other years I've had more fun. Yeah. But definitely other years I had more fun.
Yeah.
But like this, I've genuinely I'd be satisfied like when I go to sleep.
Starting 2021, looking back at 2020, looking at what you have done, accomplished 2020.
Yeah, bro. Like you could really look back and look at your list that you wrote for yourself.
Right.
Like over the summer, we made hella lists. Like we're gonna do this, and we crossed off all of them Jones. You know what I'm saying? In relation to the business.
Right.
Like that satisfaction only comes from execution. There's no better feeling. There's no better feeling than doing exactly what you said you was
going to do. One thing I haven't looked at too, like, you're right, 2020 is definitely probably the biggest year. Still, even with all the crazy things happening, it's still the biggest year of my life.
I mean, bro, I'm wearing a shirt that I designed. Like, I'm wearing, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, we have a website with ideas, our intellectual property on it, from the podcast to quotes like that we come up with. We're about to do a mentoring organization. Like, this is not stuff. We wouldn't have done this 2 years ago. We weren't equipped.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, the impact that we're about to have, we're on the cusp of greatness. That's what it is. And all it takes is that consistent and concerted work to keep going to the next level and the next level.
A recession that birthed us.
That's what it is, man. Like, this year, man, it gave the people time to reflect, and it's really up to you whether you took that opportunity to do that and to see that positive in the negative. You know, if you had that 2-hour commute, take the opportunity to call someone you love,
right, or
listen to something you never would have listened to. Like, bro, it's really amazing what this year did, bro.
It's a big year, man. What else we got?
Man.
For this 2020, man? So Kobe was gone.
Kobe's gone.
COVID came.
COVID here. It's still here, bro.
It's still here.
I thought it was 2 weeks.
I've been just accepting COVID.
Yeah, man. COVID is gonna be here.
COVID is just like any other thing else that we had to deal with. COVID came and
it's just here now.
It's just here. Now.
Oh yeah, he lived here. Yeah, that's my uncle. He lived here.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
The BLM.
I really think, man, this year taught us a lot.
Yeah.
You know, it taught us a lot. It put a lot of people in the position where you can't really lie anymore. Like, especially if you can't lie to yourself. If you got people that depend on you, the truth is gonna come out eventually. Right. If you've been fudging the finances from month to month, getting by check to check, well, it's here now. Yeah. Like, you got to deal with it.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's so imperative that we grow from times like this. Like, we have to be forged in fire. You know what I'm saying? If you don't have that silver spoon, if you don't have that trust that your family live, and we're going to talk about, you know what I'm saying, generational wealth, making sure everybody in your family. We're going to talk about that at a later date. But if you don't have that, then you really have to be the one to create that. So with that said, in 2021, let's take steps to create generational gifts. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's move to the next level. Let's push past the sticking point and go to a place that we never thought we would go to.
Gang.
Let's do it, man. Cause we gonna do it. We want you to do it too. I don't know what y'all gonna do. You're gonna shoot because you stepped on your shoe type. I don't know about y'all. I'm gonna get mine. Chuck, believe me, I'm gonna get mine. How about y'all?
They said there's 3 types of people in this life.
Cut it.
Write it down.
You can't wait your whole life to make a change.
Believe in yourself.
Innovate with integrity and intentionality.